All right, today my size 11s came in. So these are 11, these are 11 and a half. I'm standing on a plate because I don't want to get these dirty because these are going right back in the box and being returned because they're too small. So my normal shoe size is an 11. That's what I wear the vast majority of running shoes and cross trainers. I wear an 11. But in the Metcon line, that's always been too tight. Not so much in the length, definitely in the width. But now here in the Nike React Metcon Turbo, it definitely feels, it's tight here. It's tight down here. My toes feel like they're jammed in up here. And while there is a little bit of room around the toe, it just does kind of feel like there's actually an issue with the length of the shoe as well as the width. And I've only had these on for a short while. I definitely would not want to wear these all day because your feet tend to swell or, long distances, all that kind of stuff. So the 11 and a half, on the other hand, feels fine. And while it is a tiny bit long, it's definitely got a little bit more space up here than I would normally want. My toes aren't cramped. It's a close-fitting shoe. This upper kind of hugs your foot, which I'm fine with that. I'm good with that. It doesn't feel like it's too tight, though, like the 11 does. So feels okay here, feels okay here. And then the heels in both feel fine, but the heel is never necessarily where you feel any sort of a problem. So unfortunately, these red, white, and blue ones are going to have to go back. And maybe I think where I got them from is sold out. I'll have to get them from somebody else. But, go half size up is what I advise on sizing. Here's another question somebody asked. Can I use the insole, the midsole, with the Nike Metcon 5, with the Nike Metcon 6, or the Nike React Metcon? You can. So this is from a 5. The bottom one below it is from a 6. You can see they're the same. Same size, same length, same everything. The 5 and the 6 Metcon use the same midsole. Just the colors are different. The Nike React Metcon midsole is approximately the same shape. Not approximately. I mean, it absolutely is, with the exception that, maybe it's a little less dished. I think there's more dishing, so to speak, in the 5 and 6, but that doesn't seem to make a difference. Long story short, will this fit in a Metcon 5? Yes, it will. Will it fit in a Metcon 6? Yes, it will. One thing interesting, you'll notice when this is removed, when the midsole is removed, you really get a feel for this part of the outsole is very flexible, rubber basically. And so that solves the mystery of why this centerpiece on the midsole is there, the stiff plastic piece, because it's to compensate for kind of the two separate pieces of the outsole, the firm forefoot, the firm heel, and then that center plastic piece kind of bridges the gap between the two. So that's what that is there for. That's actually the wrong midsole. Let's put the correct one in here. So that's what that is there for, and you can see that then significantly stiffens up the shoe. Okay, so the next logical question then is, can I use the Hyperlifts with the Nike React Metcon Turbo? Yes, you can. So here we've got the midsole. Here's the Hyperlift from a Metcon 6. And, again, it's the same basic shape. See, 8 millimeters there. And this whole thing will fit into the Nike React Metcon. Gives you the extra drop. And, the React foam is still what's between your foot and the ground and this wedge, and so the React foam should still work as desired. The other thing is, with the taller collar on the Nike React Metcon, it's still a win because your foot's going to be up higher in the shoe, but you've got a little extra height in the collar in the shoe, so it actually this feels better to me when I've got this Hyperlift in. Now, having said this, like I didn't do extensive testing here, right? The answer is, will it fit? Yes, it fits. And it seems reasonably like it's going to work. Your mileage may vary if you actually put this thing through a workout or something like that, but it's definitely worth trying. All right, so that was a few clarifications about the Nike React Metcon Turbo. Got questions? Let me know in the comments. Maybe I can answer. Maybe not. You'll never know until you ask. Have a good day.